Despite being half a month into January already of 2025, I realised that I didn't have any goals written down for this year, so I thought I'd compile a list and share it with you guys on this channel. Now I have split them into 4 different categories. I've done one for collecting goals, content creation goals, card business goals, and travel goals. And I tried to do 5 goals for each of the different categories, but for travel there's only 2, so we're just gonna ignore that one. Let's start off with my collecting goals of the year. Okay, so number 1 is quite an obvious one, and it's finish, if you've been following my channel, is finish my Sword and Shield full art collection. So for a little while now, sometime last year, I decided that I wanted to try and collect every single Sword and Shield full art, and I'm doing really well, to be honest with you. I've gone pretty far in this, so I'm very happy with the progress I've made. I'm like well over halfway there, so hopefully this year I'll be able to finish that challenge. And then this is quite a random one really, but I want to get an Ace 10 custom art Tatsugiri from Twilight Masquerade, because I absolutely love that card. That's the reason why I master setted it. It was my first ever master set, and the Ace 10 label on that is like, it is so nice. So that's one like very weird thing that I want to get, but that's my number 2. Number 3 is I want to get 3 more of my Legendary Collection reverse holo cards. Also, if you've been following me for a while, then you will know my absolute love for this set. And obviously, it's a rather expensive love, but it's it's growing as I'm going. And so I thought I'd try and add 3 more to my collection this year. I've got a few written down that I would like. I know some of the prices are a bit different on them, but something like Alakazam, Arcanine, Sandslash, obviously, Snorlax, Dratini, Zapdos, like there's quite a few that I would like, but then also sometimes just looking at them, I'll see them at a show and I'll go like, oh, that looks quite nice, doesn't it? Number 4 is not a direct, like, one thing I'm going to get, but buy more sealed product, basically. Because I don't do that a lot, actually, to be honest. I think I've only got, like, 3 or, like, 2, 3, 4 maybe possibly sealed product, and I just don't collect that much of it. So sealed product, that's, well, I mean, vintage obviously preferably, but that's very expensive, but also just something that, you know, I can hold on to and have like as like a memorabilia sort of thing as well. So definitely collect some more sealed product this year. And then finally, my number 5 goal for collection this year is I actually kind of want a bit of help from you guys from this one. So I want to have a new collection challenge, but not anything regular. I want to have something like a fun one. Originally, I was trying to think of something, and I thought of one was like a habitat one. So basically, like every page is like the artwork is a different setting. So there's a page for like a sandy biome one, that all the Pokemon in that artwork are in a sandy biome, and there's like a city one and stuff like that. But I don't know, my heart's not in it as well as much as like other collection challenges I've done before. So if you have any suggestions, then let me know in the comments down below, because I'd love to have like my community support around like a new collection challenge and any suggestions you guys might have. Then we move on to my content creation goals. Okay, so number 1 is, I'm actually not that far away from now, but I want to hit 1k, and when I do hit 1k, I will open a vintage pack. So obviously hitting 1k is a big deal for like many reasons, but also just for me, like seeing, oh my gosh, I got 1k subscribers is absolutely, will be unreal. Literally a dream come true. I've never thought it would actually ever happen. So for a celebration sort of thing, I thought I'd open a vintage pack to celebrate. So comment down below also what vintage pack. Guys, do not take the mic. I will not be able to afford a Legendary Collection vintage pack before anyone suggests that. They are 1.4k! Sorry, that's just not feasible. Something that's like, you know, not going to literally make me bankrupt. Yeah, comment down below any suggestions you guys have for vintage packs that I could open at 1k. But yeah, that's like my like most excited, I don't know, most excited one? Probably not most excited, but like it's a really good thing to look forward to. Okay, number 2 is doing a minimum of 2 uploads per week. So I've been recently at uni, I've been doing like 1 a week-ish, like 1 every 1.5 weeks sort of thing. But I really want to up it. Hopefully I can do like 3 a week sometimes if I can fit it in my schedule. But the minimum I want to do is at least 2 uploads a week, because I want to create a regular thing for you guys to enjoy, and for also just, you know, keeping up with the content, everything like that. Because I mean, 1, it's really enjoyable for me, but 2, also I want to grow, and so consistency helps you grow. So I really hope that I can keep what I know that I'm going to keep this up, because I know this is what I want to do. Go to a card show at least once a month. There are quite a lot of them popping up around nowadays, because the hobby has just grown so much, but I really want to make sure that I go to at least one card show per month for my videos and stuff like that, because I know everyone loves the bio POVs most, and I love making them most as well. That's by far my favorite type of video. So I hope we'll be able to, I mean, there might be a weird month that like April there's something like, nah, we're not doing anything, but I don't see that happening anymore. I think at this point there's just going to be like a constant flow of them, so that is one goal that I really would like to do as well. The next one is to get monetized with ads on YouTube as well. I know this is kind of a bit more of like it's not as fun, but like it's close. It's kind of linked to the 1K one as well, because obviously, in case you guys don't know, you need to have 1K and 4,000 hours watched on my channel in the last 360 days, 90 days, I can't remember what it is now, which I'm not far away from either of those goals, so that is one goal that is coming up very close. Okay, so now we're moving on to my card business goals. Do my first ever Whatnot stream. I've signed up officially and everything, and I've got my seller account and everything like that, so all I need to do now is make sure I have enough stock and actually schedule in my first ever Whatnot stream, which I'm very nervous about, but I'm also very excited about to get started with. Number 2 is vend at my first ever card show. Now, I have actually been invited to go to the Wolverhampton card show hosted by PokeJar, which I'm so excited for, honestly. I got invited to come to that, so I will be attending that no matter what, whether I go as a buyer or a vendor, but hopefully by then I'm going to have enough stock to be able to vend at my first ever show. So I will be going to that show either way, which you guys should check out. It's on the 8th of March, and I'm really excited to go to that one. Okay, so the next one is to earn 1K in 1 month. Obviously, I'm literally brand new to the Pokemon card business side of things, so this is obviously going to be a goal that I'm going to like work towards. It's not going to be like, oh, okay, February or even January is the month where I earn 1K. So that's going to be, you know, an ongoing goal. It might be December, we never know, because I'm trying to just, at the minute I'm in the process of setting everything up, so I don't see this goal as being like the next couple of months. I'm seeing it like mid-year, 3/4 into the year, that sort of ballpark area, but let's just see how it goes. Another one is to sell 100 items in 1 month, so whether that be on Whatnot, Instagram, eBay, card shows, whatever like that, just sell 100 items in 1 month. And finally, this is one that's like, again, it's not really like a direct goal, it's more just like a mindset, let's say, but it's stop being scared of investing, because I get to the point where I look at something and I'm like, oh, it's a bit too much, I don't know, it's a bit too risky, but like, to be able to fully immerse myself into this, the business side of things, I need to like stop holding myself back, basically, because I have the funds to be able to do it. It's just that I need to get past that in my head, because I'm such a saver, like money wise, like people are like spender saver sort of thing. I'm such a saver, I've sat on money so much, and so I need to just basically, now I've found the thing that I want to spend my money on, I need to just go for it, I need to do it. So that is one thing that I need to try and get my head past. And finally, we have my 2 travel goals of the year. Okay, so number 1 is to go travelling around England, going to different TCG shops. I know I obviously already do my bio POVs at card shows, but I thought it would be fun to do a similar idea and make like a mini YouTube series, or not mini, a YouTube series, on basically just going around England and going to different card shops, because there are quite a few of them. Like when you actually Google it, there are quite a few of them, and there's some further up north, so further down south, because I'm like I'm an hour away from London sort of thing, so I'm like, you know, around this, I'm in the southeast sort of thing, so it will be quite fun for me to be able to like go and explore different card shops around England. So that's kind of like linked to my content creation goals, but I thought I'd have it into the travel one instead. And then number 2, which is kind of a bigger one, which isn't TCG related, but it is Pokemon related, is go to Paris for GoFest. So in case any of you guys don't play Pokemon Go, there is a thing every year called Pokemon Go Fest, which basically there are 3 locations worldwide where they'll do one in Asia, they'll do one in America, and then they'll do one in Europe as well. And this year, the Europe one happens to be in Paris, which for all of my fellow English people will know that is very easy to get to. And as you can probably tell from my previous video that I did a week ago, 2 weeks ago, that I do really love Pokemon Go as well. So yeah, I would really like to be able to do GoFest in Paris for the first time as doing an in-person Go event. So those are all the goals that I have written down for 2025, but I do have some questions for you guys. Number 1 is, do you purely want TCG content on this channel? Because I'm planning on expanding this channel and devoting a lot more time to it, I really want to know if you guys want to see other things other than just TCG content, or whether you want me to do merging content with things like doing some mixture theme videos with the TCG and the game, or more Pokemon Go content, or playthroughs of the actual, because obviously Legend ZA, or I'm not saying Legend ZA, I know we're British, but ZA sounds stupid, it's ZA sounds better. If you want me to play through like Legend ZA when that comes out, things like that, would you like to see more of that? Or are you guys purely just, let's stick with the TCG content? Because I don't mind either way, I'm just purely asking what you guys would like to see. Number 2 is, what style of content do you guys prefer most? As in, do you guys really like the bio POVs way more than anything else? Do you want to see more openings of stuff? Do you want to see guides? Do you want to see fun deep dives into histories of stuff like that? What sort of content would you guys like to see more of in 2025? And finally, I have an idea for something that I would like to run by you guys. Would live stream sound like a fun idea for you guys? Which is where I would bring up a topic to do with Pokemon cards in particular, if that's what you guys want, or just Pokemon in general, like a hot take or something about lore. And basically, it's just a chat room for everyone to discuss everything to do with Pokemon. And then obviously, if people wanted to, then I could integrate that with opening some packs along the way and stuff like that in the live stream for people or whatever. Just, I want to know if you guys think that would be a fun idea or not. So that is going to be it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching my 2025 goals. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of them. Let me know your goals for 2025, because I'll be really interested to see that. And thank you so much for every one of you who is here starting 2025 with me, because I'm so grateful. It's unbelievable. Make sure to like, subscribe, share around, all that good stuff. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!